As a business owner, I feel you, and I've prepared some notes to help you through the frustration that you're feeling right now. If you don't know who I am, I'm Tanya Lacey, and thank you for watching this video. And if you're receiving this video or you've come across this video, I want to support you as a business owner or business leader right now in your business. So I've made some notes for this episode. So as a business owner, I do feel you, because what you're experiencing right now is probably some misalignments inside your business. These are little annoying disconnections, and if you can imagine like having your ducks in a row, you don't feel like you've got your ducks in a row, right? Because there's a gap between the vision of what you see for yourself and where you're actually at. And there's a big gap, and you find that gap super frustrating because for you, your vision is crystal clear. The problem is the people around you, they don't see what you see in the way that you see it, right? So that's a big part of the frustration. The other part of the frustration is that the speed that things are happening from what you see in your mind's eye to what you're putting in place isn't happening fast enough. And so you're feeling really frustrated right now, and I totally get it, and I get you, okay? So I just want you to understand that I know your frustration position. So what you really want to be experiencing is the opposite to that. You want to be experiencing alignment. You want to be experiencing smoothness inside your organisation, your business, between every single piece and section of the business. You want each department to be flowing beautifully and then interlinking, not interdepartmental or inter-team hiccups and drama. Like, you want zero drama, right? You want zero drama. You want things to flow and for things to happen in a really seamless and smooth way. And you even want your own personal execution to be improved. You want your cash flowing, your communication flowing, you want your relationships in the business flowing, and you want the team alignment flowing. You want it all, and I get it. That's the reason that you work so hard and you set this whole business up. But let's talk about this, okay? Because there is a very specific reason that you are experiencing this frustration on an ongoing basis. And the reason is that the bits and pieces inside your business are operating independently, okay? So it's like they're in silos. Your departments, or the compartments of your business, which you put into compartments to manage them, are operating like silos, okay? And the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. So we get this complaint a lot from staff and team members of our customers and clients. So this is the reason that I know that you know what I'm saying resonates. Okay. The problem is that you yourself don't know how to get everything and all the moving parts inside the business to line up in a seamless way. And you don't really know how to get them in that sort of dovetail or tongue in groove, kind of like just snugly fitting. And you really need some help to get all this lined up. And you may have even taken for granted that your leadership team or the people that you've got that report to you are taking care of this alignment, and they're actually not taking care of it in a way that you wish they were, okay? And this is a truth. So I want to share with you one very specific, in a way, counterintuitive strategy and thing that you can do right now that can move you closer to alignment, okay? And this is what we call the space effect, okay? And it's how to create space. So it's about stepping back. So I want you to I want to relay to you this model, or I want you to think about or remember the idea of traffic. So you're on a highway, and I want you to think of your business as the highway, and you're on the highway and there's traffic flowing backwards and forwards, and you're on the highway. You're seeing the red lights of the traffic in front of you. You're seeing the gaps in the traffic. You're seeing the stop, the start, the ebb, the flow. You're seeing it all, and you're in it. What I'm asking you to do is be the policeman in the police car with the donuts and the coffee that pulls away off the highway into the service lane and then just parks and stops. And I'm wanting you to be that police officer to pull away. You don't have to eat the donuts. Maybe you want to drink the coffee, but you don't have to eat the donuts. However, I want you to pull away. Now, why would I want you to do that? Okay. When you pull away and you watch the flow of the traffic, okay, you get to formulate and you get to assess all the spots and the breaks in the traffic. You get to spot for yourself where things are linked up, where they're not linked up. You get to spot for yourself where things are snugly fitting and where they're not snugly fitting. And then you get to diagnose how they could fit together better. Okay? So that makes perfect sense because you zoom out and your perspective shifts. You're the cop in the car with the donut and the coffee watching the traffic. There's one catch though. Your brain has been conditioned to have your foot on the accelerator and be inside that highway and to be in that traffic flow. And for you to get this step in place, you have to overcome an overwhelming inner urge to get back into that traffic. Now, because the way that you have arrived at where you are today is not going to get you where you're headed. If you want to have an aligned business, you can't keep doing what you've been doing. You've actually got to step away. And you're going to have to take the time and the space out in the cop car with the donuts and drinking coffee. And you're going to have to learn to jump out and stay out. Now, while this might seem like the worst possible thing that you could do right now, it's actually the number one thing that you can do that's going to make the biggest change and the biggest step towards getting everything aligned inside your business once and for all and getting it exactly where you want it to be. Thanks for watching. Now you understand what the space effect is, creating space, how to do it. I really hope this served you in some way.